Alright, today's little tip is an update on the full crystal. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that actually has a sheeting agent in there, which is the reason why it works with tap water. When you use it the way it was meant to be, hook up the container with the hose and hose the window down, then press the button and release the solution while the water is spraying on there, and then just rinse. It has a sheeting action preventing it from spotting up, which is why if you over rinse it, it rinses the sheeting action away and could cause spotting if you over rinse it. So, all that being said, what I have noticed is that sheeting agent is like a wetting agent. I don't know how to describe it on a scientific level and all the chemicals that's responsible for that, but under normal circumstances, when I use my 7-inch baby high flyer, I have to wet the pad just to do one door. Now, when I wet the pad with the sheeting agent with the full crystals, I noticed that I can go a lot further and then some, because it seems to not dry up as quick. I don't know about in direct sunlight. I have yet to observe that. This is just my observation so far. But I've noticed that I can wet a lot more windows with that stuff. Now, you'll find if you use this stuff that you'll notice that the sheeting agent in there will make the water creep up from the seals to a certain extent. If you don't have your ratios correct, that's not a real big issue. But on certain windows, you'll see that it becomes more of a problem than those of other windows. Basically, all that has to do is what your water is like. If you have more hard water or more soft water, you'll notice that the agents in that full crystal combined with water changes the molecular compounds, which you'll see if you're squeegeeing. You'll see that the water starts to spread at the bottom. I can't describe it. I don't know the correct name for that. Some of you may have experienced this without full crystals, but that's pretty much it. Basically, you can kind of get rid of that and reduce the amount of ratio of full crystal and up your ratio of ammonia, or vice versa. You just have to play around with that part. But that's not a real big issue for me. I don't really care about that, because if I do see it bleeding, I'll just go over it again with a little bit of water on the rubber and just cross pull it again, or I'll just take my towel and run it along the bottom real quick. But that's not on every window, or certain types of windows, because they don't really have a frame or a gasket. It depends on what you're doing, I guess. But that's pretty much it. The update, this is what I've noticed. I can wet a lot more of these windows, man. That's outstanding. Also, the sheeting action. I would like to try and use this in my water-fed poling, but I don't want to contaminate my backpack. I don't know. I have to play around with that. Maybe I'll just use it in the pump spray and somehow connect it to my water-fed pole. Just keeping it in there and see what happens. But there you have it. Macafracka. Peace, peace, peace. I really do believe that this is the reason why the solution is so slick on the glass when you use it as a regular cleaning solution. It is super, super slick. Slick Rick is on the mic, you know what I'm saying? There won't be no but the land. Once you get the full crystals and move, we bust the groove. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is super slick. Y'all just don't know what y'all missing, man. I'm telling you, man, some people can't handle that slickness. You know what I mean? You don't need all those bubbles, because this has all the slickness you need and the bubbles you need. Depends on how much you put in there. But if you follow my ratios, you'll have enough bubbles and you'll have enough slickness. you'll be a slick individual. Oh, look at that. Praying mantis. They're extinct and they're illegal to kill. When's the last time y'all seen one of those? I mean, I'm sure they're around in other states, but it's just not something you see all the time. I used to hear that if you see one, it's good luck. Just don't get too close because they will spit in your eye. They be like, here's mud in your eye, but look what we have here. I don't know if y'all remember a couple weeks ago, I posted a video asking y'all, looks like they tried to take that film off. I'm at least clean that up for them. I ain't gonna charge them for that. Look, I don't know if y'all remember, but remember all that paint was around there? Looked like somebody cleaned it up, and they did a pretty good job with the paint. I guess the painters did that. They probably got a call back if they were professionals. Unless, of course, they took it upon themselves to do it themselves. They know I have a YouTube channel. They must have saw my video and said, oh, shoot, Marcus going to sock it to us. We better get that off ourselves. Hey, you never know, man. But either way, it doesn't matter because I'm off the hook. And it's a good thing because I would have socked it to him. After seeing all the comments, and I thank y'all dearly for responding. Because I get to see more than one, opinion. And that's good when we can all talk amongst ourselves and comment so we can see each other's charge and services. What we would charge in a different state and things of that nature. It's all positive nonetheless. You know, communication is key. That's how we all get to know something. If you don't speak up and ask for help, you ain't gonna never know. So don't ever be afraid to ask for help. And even the vet that I am, and I may have knowledge in quite a few things, but it's not lack of knowledge that I have in certain areas. It's just that I like to see more opinions on certain situations and certain things in different areas. Because maybe I'm not charging enough, but maybe in my area, I am being fair in my pricing. You know, but still, nonetheless, you just want to know what your competition might be like. Not saying that people that comment are in my competition, because they're in a different state. But they very well could be my competition. You know, and you got to know what your competition will charge. You know, you got to know if you're fair in pricing, because you don't want to ruin the market for the next generation of window cleaners. We got to all be on the same page here. And that's just what it is. But, all right, I'm off the hook with that, because I was going to sock it to him something fierce, man. Y'all just don't know. Man, I was going to be smiling all the way to the bank, boy. You don't know? You better ask somebody. Oh, snap. Which means y'all saw me, or y'all heard me, call the painter an ass. I didn't mean ass. I mean, I knew you were going to get that up. I was just making a valid point that some videos, yeah, look at me trying to cover myself up. But no, all quiet is kept, though. I didn't think y'all was going to leave that like that. I just must have caught y'all at the wrong time. But, all right. Peace, peace, peace.